supervillain himself, representing the Albany FireWolves from the National Lacrosse League in the house.
Yes, indeed.
I would have to say you're pretty happy this morning, my friend.
Dude. Last season, they were sitting at home. Now they're headed with only 3 wins last year. Only 3.
Mm-hmm.
1 year later, they're going to be competing for the National Lacrosse League Cup.
Nice.
Beautiful. Very beautiful.
You gotta love that.
I might have to call that. Is that a best of 3?
That's a best of 3. First game, I don't know the final schedule yet, but actually we'll probably do some live research. But the first game is Friday the 17th. So it's next Friday. That's game 1.
Face-off time.
Face-off time is 7 p.m. Eastern.
I might have to find that and
then
put a little
game
voice
2
to it.
is. And then game 2 is at KeyBank Center in Buffalo the next night at 7:30. And then if there's a game 3, it's the following Friday, the 24th at 7 p.m. It's a best of 3.
Who's the voice of the FireWolves?
I think it's Dan Ball, B-A-H-L.
Dang it.
He's why?
You already know my wheels are turning, okay?
I know your wheels are turning.
I haven't done I haven't done lacrosse in about 10 years, but I love indoor lacrosse.
Dude,
just as much as I love indoor soccer.
It's so much fun. It
is,
much fun.
Man.
Last year I couldn't cover because of a family situation.
Right.
We almost lost
right.
Almost lost a family member. By the way, shout out mom and dad. I know you're probably watching on the replay, but shout out to you guys. Shout out to you both. I know you watch. By the way, Snowman, I keep forgetting to tell you this. My mom thinks you're adorable. She goes, that Snowman is so adorable. I'm like, sure.
Now, what brought her to that opinion? Or dare I ask such a question?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. By the way, I was Friday years old when I found out there was a member of a basketball team named Tobias who's making $40 million a year. Tobias isn't Tobias a nerd's name?
Supposedly.
Wow.
Supposedly.
And by the way,
fired.
And by the way, Vicola, I love that expression. You disappeared like a fart in a pig factory.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no lie to be found. Right?
Anywhere else a fart's noticeable. Not in a pig factory.
Not in a pig factory.
His gameplay went over as well as a fart in church.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I agree.
Just watch out for the silent. Just watch out for the silent but deadly ones. All right.
My grandmother,
especially when you're dealing with stuff coming out of your
you know what my grandmother used to do when there's a whole bunch of us at her house. God rest Jammerline Downs. When there's a whole bunch of us at her house for like Thanksgiving, and a whole bunch of us are like watching football, she would sneak into the room, let one off, and then walk out.
Right.
And then 5 minutes later, we're all like, "What the hell happened?"
She was a weapon of mass destruction. That's what she was.
She would clear the room in a heartbeat.
This is indicative of a hilarious Carlinism.
Yep.
Honey, did you fart? Not me.
I thought you farted.
It was the dog.
Right?
It was the dog. Yes, it was.
I know. The dog farted.
Hippie, why did you fart?
Wasn't me. I didn't fart. What are you talking about?
You know what? I think I'm going to take a chance and try to do virtual play-by-play for the NLL finals.
Okay.
I'm going to take a chance on it. Like I said, I haven't done hockey. I haven't done lacrosse in 10 years. It feels like hockey, doesn't it? But I'm going to take a chance with it. It depends on the WNBA schedule I got. Speaking of which, we're supposed to lead off with that this morning. Let's slip it in now before we get to our our best segment, Ask Ryan Anything. So, folks, put your questions in the chat for Ask Ryan Anything. Your thoughts so far, if you had a chance to check them out, on the WNBA rookie class.
Hip hip hooray! Good for them.
Hip hop
Go
hooray.
go girls.
Exactly.
I mean, that's all I'm gonna say is I don't pay much attention to the WNBA. I didn't really pay much. I mean, I had to pay attention to the women's tournament this year because it was most of the regionals were in Albany. Although I didn't go because it was a madhouse that weekend.
Yeah,
but despite the protestations of one Doug Gottlieb and Rebecca Lobo, who said, and I quote, "There's nothing to do in Albany." Close quote.
Who told this lie?
Like, excuse me?
Rebecca Lobo did.
Oh my gosh. There's plenty to do in Albany. I know that much.
You shouldn't have a town in Albany.
I've been to Albany. There's plenty to do in Albany.
There's plenty to do in Albany. Listen, and I said this in my program. I talked about it. I went on a bit of a rant. And I said, we show up. I mean, we don't really. Here's my bugaboo with Albany.
Mm-hmm.
We show up and show out for college, for college basketball, for college hockey, because they're mainstays in the area. Siena College, who now Jerry McNamara is now head coach, former Syracuse basketball player. Jerry McNamara is head coach. Yep. UAlbany, Will Brown for so many years, and we had. Let's see. UAlbany's gone to the tournaments a couple times. Men's tournament, women's tournament. For hockey, you got Union College. They won an NCAA title 10 years ago. RPI's won one in the last 50 years.
Yep.
And now with NIL, they can both build their programs up, and Union actually can offer scholarships now. They got the restrictions taken. They got the handcuffs. No, they're not restrictions. They're handcuffs. All right, NCAA handcuffs. You put Union College in handcuffs because most of their sports in Division III, hockey, women's and men's, are Division I. So those are handcuffs. All right, those are handcuffs. Those are not restrictions. They're not restrictions. They're handcuffs. So now they can offer all sorts of scholarships. And now with NIL, you can bring in good players from Canada, from abroad, and offer them deals. But back to my main point. Anybody who says, "Oh, Albany is too small," Albany's too small, and they're too they're too obscure. It's tough to get to. We show up. MVP Arena, and I mentioned this to our friend of the show, RP, Rod Peterson. I put up a couple pictures on my Twitter account of the Albany Firebirds debut. And he wrote me, it's like, that's a great venue. I said, look, MVP Arena is an underrated venue in the North.
It is
underrated, highly underrated. And they've done a lot to remake and remodel the front and inside, put new scoreboard in. Albany's a great sports town.
Yeah,
man. I want to see old Knickerbocker Arena one final time before we go west. I want to see Knickerbocker Arena. The following series of fart jokes is brought to you by Clearwater Laxative brand Cologne Cleanse. No fart or flatulence. When things get muddy, Clearwater's your buddy, and Sick Diggy strikes again.
Yes, he does.
Always does.
Always does. Now, about your Fireboys, I am hooked. I am hooked back on the AFL.
Good. But here's the thing. AFL's got to straighten the Arena Football League, it's got to straighten itself out with some teams. And the commissioner and the CEO. They've been absent. They've been absent a month before the season began.
Yeah.
And while some teams, like the privately owned teams, they've got it all together. Albany, West Texas, they got their stuff together. Billings, they got their stuff together. The teams owned by the league
like Oregon, perhaps,
are a mess. Like Oregon,
like Oregon,
Minnesota.
You know what? I got a funny story for y'all about Oregon. A former friend of mine kept telling me that he had an in for me to be the voice. I believe they're the Oregon Black Bears.
Yep.
And that he was supposed to be part of the ownership group. In 3 words, that sumbitch lied. And I kind of figured it because he sent me like a 2.5 page text message saying, give me this button. You're full of,
oh boy.
I'm going to end the relationship right here. And I told him, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. And I'm glad I did, because he was sending me all these pictures about where I'm supposed to operate his so-called radio station. And I gave him 2.5 weeks worth of clues on how to pick up my feed. One problem. He never picked it up. So I said, see you later. I know. And the rest of the teams, like you said, Ryan, owned by the AFL, are a complete mess.
Yep.
They're a complete mess. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, we talked about masses.
Yeah.
And we talked about the WNBA.
Yep.
And one of Ryan's, distinctive individuals who were in ownership a few years back.
Oh boy.
The clown will not be ignored.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
As it turns out, from what I read,
no dear,
Antonio Brown got courtside seats for Caitlin Clark's opening debut.
Gulp.
And he said in one of his tweets that
Nicola, you see this? My body is my body. I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Look,
no.
So am I. So am I. I don't believe this.
I don't either.
That he's actually going to.
He wanted to go see what he has said, quote, the greatest women's basketball player ever. That's what he put. After you got blocked for saying unsavory things about this woman's unmentionable area, now you want to come out your face and say, well, she's the greatest basketball player ever. We know what this is. It had been me. If I've been any part of the ownership for the Indiana Fever, I would have pulled my best Bishop Bullwinkle.
Oh, did you call upon the bishop, sir?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Because the bishop would have told Antonio Clown this.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
Sick, you ain't right, but you're absolutely true. The clown is an attention 304.
That he is. And I'm not arguing. I can't argue against it. And Antonio Brown, do us a favor.
Stop it. Get some help.
We've asked him to do that already.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brown is the pure definition of insanity.
And Sick made a very valid point. He should be banned from every basketball arena.
Yep.
You should ban from everything. Basketball, football, public pools.
I don't want to see him down at Daytona.
Definitely don't want to see him in a football stadium.
But the reason why I bring this up is because Miss McCarthy had the long and arduous distinction of having, in this at least a professional relationship, because he covers Albany Empire. Antonio Brown was the owner of the Albany Empire, and then we know what happened there.
Yeah.
Is this just par for the course for the clown to just do things just to get a rise out of people?
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Use a troll.
Troll!
Use a troll.
Troll!
Not you, Victor. Vica. It's that guy.
Yeah,
Mortal
I
Lord.
agree. I agree.
You troll.
Oh!
Use a troll.
Troll.
Use a troll. I said that
Troll.
use a troll.
You ain't nothing but a troll.
Because to me,
Lol.
because to me personally, after he said what he said about Caitlyn, then Caitlyn did the smart thing and just blocked him.
Mm-hmm.
He took a massive
like
L.
why.
And it seems like he can't let that go. So now he's
wait
going
a
to
minute.
something like this.
Wait a minute. Say that sentence again. He
Oh.
did what?
He took one of the most massive, spectacular, craptacular.
I needed that.
And he just can't let it go.
No.
So now he figures, well, she blocked me on social media. Now
Yeah,
I'll go to her place of employment and cause a problem.
Which she's going to in the very near future.
That's why I said like the Indiana Fever need to say, no. You're not coming in here and causing problems
Not just
for
the
our
Indiana,
star player.
not just the Indiana Fever, but the Indiana Pacers as well.
I agree.
Oh,
Just for the
snowman. Some
yes, sir.
couple items of breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Couple items.
We got a couple of these.
All right.
What you got?
So first item, as of 43 minutes ago, the Winnipeg Jets have announced that Rick Bowness is retiring from coaching in the NHL after 38 years.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, I know he had to take a leave of absence earlier this season because his wife had a really bad seizure, so he took some time off.
Yep.
And he brought the Jets to the playoffs again. Unfortunately, they met their demise at the hands of a very good Colorado Avalanche team.
Colorado Avalanche.
Yes.
Yep. So he's officially retired, and hey, good for him. Long, distinguished career.
Yeah.
Both a player and a coach. And
yeah,
I wish him all the best.
Indeed.
Stand here.
And your second item?
Second item is that Nathan Rourke is reportedly being waived by the New England Patriots.
What?
Mm-hmm. Well, they already have the three quarterback. They already have quarterback. They drafted Drake May. They signed Jacoby Brissett, and they already had Bailey Zappi. So
they're keeping Zappi.
Yep.
So I realized that I think even though it's not advertised,
Right.
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, and all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates. Magna cum stupid.
My condolences, Shane. I am so sorry.
So am I. You know what? I'm going to be greedy. Kyle Shanahan, line 1. Give this kid a chance to at least learn. Okay? I mean, geez, Louise, what? Okay. I will say the question out loud that Shane is thinking.
Okay.
What the actual are you thinking, Robert Kraft?
Kraft mac and cheese is probably going all in on Drake on May.
I bet you he is.
That's the only thing I can think of is he's got to be going all in on May. But you keep Zappi
I'd rather
over
see
Nathan Rourke.
I'd rather see him get rid of Brissett.
or Brissett. You if you're gonna go all the way with May, then you have either him start and have Rourke go behind him, Or vice versa. You don't keep Brissett and Zappy. Are you insane?
Why the
Okay,
hell
let me-
did you
let
have
me-
to ruin my day, McCarthy? Come on, man.
It was
Just-
breaking news.
It was
Damn
news.
It was that.
Damn it.
It was that.
It was news.
I'll play
Sorry.
this. I'll play this again.
So I realized that I think even though it's not advertised,
Right.
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating, high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university. Where everyone graduates. Magna cum stupid.
Antonio Brown, Professor Emeritus.
Antonio Clown Academy. Be all the clown you can be at Antonio Clown Academy.
Oh.
Gerard Mayo, Professor Emeritus.
Robert Kraft, Dean.
Yeah, Robert Kraft, mac and cheese. Here's the thing that gets to me, and
Listen, I'll add a bunch of teachers. They're all named the Cleveland Browns.
oof,
Those are your special lecterns.
yeah,
Damn it.
that's the dean's list right there.
That is
They're
indeed
the ones
dean.
running Animal House.
I just
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm pissed now.
I think
Hey,
I
was
think
it over?
there's a
Hey,
plan.
was it over? Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Was it over? I love that line. Germans
Well,
Pearl Harbor? Forget it.
yeah,
Pearl
yeah. That was a joke. That was a joke off of Animal House.
Harbor. I
Yeah.
love that line. I love
Yeah.
that movie. Oh,
Oh jeez.
so
I
good.
don't understand. I feel like I think take responsibility because something tells me that Mr. Kraft got into the liquor cabinet of Gerald Jack Daniels Jones and drank too much.
I
got
think he had that. I
Moscato
think he had that problem when he went to the masseuse parlor again.
That too.
I got Moscato in the fridge, but I'm saving it.
I just don't understand his way of thinking.
I don't know what the hell is he thinking.
Is he trying to sabotage the Patriots?
Yes.
It's not gonna matter. He's still
Yes.
gonna get his money from the PSLs and the TV deals. Not gonna matter.
And the TV deals are going to be ridiculous going forward.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to be totally ridiculous.
I just
Yep.
can't believe he pulled that. Wow.
I
We'll
don't get
talk
it.
about that after the break. Ryan McCarthy joining us here. Coffee with McCarthy every Monday is presented by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. Go to invadercoffee.com, use the code Snowman, and you get 15% off of your order. Oh, we didn't bother to ask. What's the brew this morning, man?
This morning was the Outsider blend.
Ooh.
Dark
And
blend.
I have a
delicious.
bone to pick with you.
You always have a bone to pick with me.
A bone to pick
Yes.
with the International Italiano Super.
Yeah, I'm picking a bone with the supervillain because I asked him for a tremendous favor.
And that is
He knows.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, folks,
So am I
Tuesday-
getting a
tomorrow
present or
night-
not?
eventually, but
Eventually.
tomorrow night, Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern. And if you haven't already, go back in the archives from Saturday morning show. Tremendous show with Cole Johnson
Bring
and Wiesel. And Wiesel Hefe crashed in and was like, I took the day off. I want to come in. I'm like, all right, cool. We had them on for almost 2 hours. 2 hours. It was a fantastic show.
At this
Well,
rate, I ought to
past
crash a
Saturday,
party.
this past Saturday, I was on a mini vacation. This coming Saturday, if you do the brunch, I want a piece.
that'd be so much fun.
If
Yeah,
we
I wanna
have
do-
one, I'll keep it in mind. We'll keep it in
All
mind.
right.
I'll bring the hot links.
Yes.
Thanks, Ryan. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.